part 2 of this is obviously I've finished the video. As you can see, it's a lot of cutting, a lot of music through here, different music put in. I've redone my voice. There's a bit more of my voice up there that I've added to make the video. Fire! Fire! Alright. Look at all that patchwork. There we go. And as I explained in my last one, is that things aren't in the order that I recorded. So if I grab the gameplay and just pop it in, match the media, we see got that as the intro. I already wake up on this ship and we're at the island doing the first kind of mission that they're already doing halfway through. I go hop in the bed for the next scene. Go onto the island, fight some skeletons. Again, I don't like putting the menus into the videos if I can help it. It's something I try and avoid. Take out a bit of the UI as much as I can as well when playing these games. So here's where it gets interesting once you watch the full video that will be out, is that once we sail off, we go off and actually sell what we've earned. Here in Sea of Thieves, I just watch the ship go by and I can always just get this mermaid thing and it will take me back to the ship. So we go through a storm and we go and we sell what we got. As we see, picking up chests and selling that already, and we're about halfway, or not even halfway through the recording. Yeah, if we see this bit's at the end. Same thing.
Ooh, it's payday.
I've added it at the end here.
Here you go, buddy.
As it makes sense in the little story of what I've recorded, that we go through all this adventure and then the end part is the actual selling of what we've made. As I had to leave the recording early, then selling what we just made because, one, this was about, 2 hours long, this recording already, and we'd just sunk our ship, so we'd have to go back and grab all the different stuff all over again. So said goodbye, and that was it for that adventure. Now I don't want that. I've watched through it a few times. I'm kind of happy with what I've put out. I've added the end and little bit onto it. This has got all the stuff. What the stuff with the ticks is what's been added. Stuff that doesn't have a tick hasn't been added. So that was the first recording on my voice. You've got other templates and other things you can use, but I mainly keep to just making my own stuff up. Something I didn't show you in the last video is if I wanted to change up how the footage looks, I can right click on it and I've got different options in this. So color correction brings me up with a whole heap of like presets, or you can kind of adjust and make your own. But I don't want to do that in this case. In my CS videos, when I first started, it was a good idea in that case because the footage was so dark to make it a little bit more vibrant in color on that. Now, if I just wanted to export a little bit of what I've made, I export and then select the clip range, and that will bring up different points where I can just export that little part of the video. I don't want to do that in this instance. I want to just export the whole thing. So that's everything on here. So it's 18 minutes 45 seconds. Now naming it, I've already got a preset for YouTube in the HD, which brings it up to that resolution. That frame rate is a lot bigger, but it's going on YouTube. It's not my storage. Duration. So, and you can change all the settings through here. So let's say another adventure on the Sea of Thieves. And you just want to export that. And depending on how your computer is how quickly it will go down. And then I just upload it from YouTube from there. So I'll give you a little preview as it renders. And that's about it. It will drop it into the videos folder. That's what I've set it on for myself. That's the default. You can always change it yourself. And in the end, it's a little bit time consuming making these videos, but it is a lot of fun as well. Thinking about what sequence of events that you want, in what order, and how it all can kind of fit together. Adding different transitions. I used to add a lot of different transitions into it. I've started just doing straight cuts, which work as well. Well, I find it work as well in my style. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, but again, a lot of work. Cheers for watching, and I hope you enjoy the video when it eventually surfaces. And hopefully you've learnt something or found out a little bit on how I edit myself just at the moment. And I'm sure in a few months' time, if I do another one, these things will have changed a little bit.